Hey there everyone, my name is Lake. Welcome back to the channel, Not a Forex Trader, the place where we call out shitty YouTube traders. It seems I have hurt someone's feelings with a video that I have created. I woke up this morning and I woke up to a lot of comments, and if you know anything from my previous video, I do get excited when I see comments, but these comments were a bit different. To give a bit of context, I created a video on Cristian, secret binary option strategy, and then I basically just point out a whole bunch of nonsense. Cristian from BLW, I think it's BLW online trading or something. I seem to have caught a nerve with either Cristian or somebody associated with him, because this morning I woke up and you can see I don't get a lot of views, but this video basically, let's hop into the analytics, but you can see it's been dislike bombed. Right? Generally, I have a very good like to dislike ratio because I think that people do agree with what I say in my videos. Generally, people are going to have varying opinions, but I think for the most part, people do agree with me pointing out a lot of deceptive practices in binary options on YouTube. So this video got dislike bombed, which was quite surprising to me. I say bombed, it's only 8 dislikes, but it is more dislikes to likes. So I've got a 42% like to dislike ratio, which was surprising because I thought, why are people so upset with the video? What are you not disagreeing about? Because I didn't say anything controversial, for example. At least I didn't think I did. So what surprised me was how the views just shot up. Right, this is my usual viewer curve on YouTube. This video was dead already. In the first 3 days is basically when your video is going to perform at its best. After that, it basically just dies on YouTube and then gets maybe 1 or 2 views per day. So I was surprised when I saw this, right? So in a very short amount of time, the video went from 362 views to 712. So it's basically double the views in a very short amount of time. I wasn't sure what's going on. Did YouTube pick up the video? Is it getting traction? What is going on? And to my surprise, I saw that I'm getting a lot of external traffic. So YouTube external views or external traffic is basically the video was found through sources outside of YouTube, like social media platforms or websites. I don't have social media platforms where I post my videos to get people to watch my content. So I was quite surprised when I saw external. YouTube will show me, it'll show me where these views come from. It'll show me at least the website URL. So if it's from Facebook, if it's from Telegram, it'll show me that after a couple of days. So I'll update that once I do have that information. But the views, basically external, you can see the green line over here. So director unknown is also, it's an unknown source. YouTube doesn't know where it came from. And then here we have the purple and the red line over there is channel pages and YouTube search. That's how people get my content. That's how people come across it. I don't know how you came across it, you as a viewer, but it comes from these 2 organic sources. So I was quite surprised when I saw this view spike. And also the interesting part is how it basically shot up. So I was asleep during this time, 4 to 5 a.m. You can see how it just spikes up and goes down and dies once again. And I think I know what's going on here. It is likely that somebody saw the video, right? Somebody who watches Cristian's content religiously and potentially went to his Facebook group and basically made a post there saying, hey, this guy is talking bad about our dear leader and we need to stand up for him. Or it's from Cristian himself. So Cristian maybe put a post out and said, hey, this guy is talking shit about me. Please go watch this video and dislike it and leave horrible comments. There were a lot of comments. Let's see if we have any that are held for review. No. So, okay, here we have someone who agrees with me, which is weird because I think this came from Cristian's people. So he agrees for some reason. And then here's someone that obviously replies to that comment and says, dude, he shows his life balances all the time and it's always over 100k. He's done multiple videos making live withdrawals. I replied and said Chris's business model is selling the dream, all right, because he's always selling the dream. I have personally been scammed by him in 2019, which I cover in another video. In 2019, when I too was gullible, I too can show you manipulated information and have you believe I make 100k every week. But I have morals, which I'll stand by. That's why I create these videos. And then we had someone here. Chris is awesome. He's a real deal. And Chris, I've been following him for years. I actually have made money with his strategies. He gives out so much free and useful content, and you actually make money with him. But everyone is entitled to their own opinion. However, I really don't get the point of your video. You did a lot of talking, but you didn't really say much. Next time, if you could list some valid points, that would be great. So that's actually valid criticism, to be fair. I do now realize that a lot of the times I make the videos expecting the viewer already to know what I'm talking about. So I replied and said, valid criticism, thank you, I will keep that in mind. Basically, a lot of the times when I sit down, because I don't script my videos, all right, I sit down, I look at the video and I already have the context required. So that's where I made the mistake by expecting the viewer to already have the context about what I'm talking about. So if you have the context, it would make sense to you. If you don't have the context, it is not going to make sense to you. So I am working on a follow-up video where I basically combine the two videos I have made about Cristian. And then this here, what is the purpose of this video? Which once again comes back to this comment here. Next time, if you could list some valid points, that would be great. So this individual doesn't get the purpose of the video, meaning that I done a poor job at conveying the context. And then I just said, creating awareness, my friend. And then he says, let's see your strategy. Then why crying about Chris? So I have replied and I said, I have been scammed by Chris, that's why I am crying. I have been following him since the Bitbubble Tech and Maximus CryptoBot days, and he has never addressed those scams. And then I also just replied, also, I will not be showing any strategies, I will simply be pointing out inconsistencies in others, so that others can be well informed before giving any random person on the internet money. You'll never be like Chris. You just hating, bro. Go and get a life. Which I replied to, you are right. I won't be like Chris. I won't be scamming people on the internet for a living. And for getting a life, I am living my best life. Friend, I suggest you do the same. So that was all of these on this video, and then a ton of dislikes. So it seems that Cristian has sent over a lot of his viewers with the hopes that they would dislike or discourage me from creating the videos and dislike the video so that it doesn't perform, that it performs worse in the algorithm. Because if a video has a majority of dislikes, YouTube will stop pushing it because they assume the viewers just generally dislike the video. However, the video was already essentially dead in the algorithm, so it doesn't make a difference realistically. The good thing about this is that it means that Cristian knows about us and that he's probably getting worried, because the more views my content gets, the more people are going to avoid watching his content and spending money on his courses. He also sells courses, by the way. So the less money he's going to get overall, and then obviously that's going to upset him. That's the whole point of my content, is to point out scammers. I'm not trying to cause any hate for those scammers. I don't want people to go and attack them. I want people to just avoid them. Avoid them. Don't listen to their lies. So yeah, I'll be working on a bigger video. Have an awesome day. Do not get scammed, and I'll see you in the next video.